Hello everyone, my name is Alyssa and I am so excited to share with you today why I decided to go non-toxic. So back in March of this year, I decided to really start learning about the toxicity of all the different things in our lives. So that means the chemicals that are in our skincare products, our hair care products, our cleaning products, our sunscreens, our deodorants, everything that our body touches, I wanted to learn more about. So I began to be exposed to this by some of my friends and family and even some fellow YouTubers, and I really just wanted to learn more. So I started watching videos, I started doing my own research, and what I found was pretty disgusting. I have been working with kids since January of 2017, so for about a year and a half now, and I absolutely love it. However, I've been sick 6 times in the last year and a half, and for me that's not normal. When I grew up, yeah, maybe I was out once a year with a mild like stomach flu or headache or something that just wasn't sitting right with me, but to be sick 6 times in the last year and a half was a lot. I got a sinus infection, I had the flu at one point, I got the stomach bug, I had food poisoning, just all these different things that were really just not good for my health. My husband has an autoimmune disease, and so for me to be sick is just not good for our family at all, and honestly no one really enjoys being under the weather. Today I just wanted to share a few reasons why I decided to go non-toxic and why I think it's very important for our family to do so. So the first thing is for my health, obviously. So like I said, I have been sick 6 times in the past year and a half, and for me that's a lot. I just wanted to touch on the chemicals that we are being consumed with every single day. So chemical toxins wreak havoc on your body's immune system, so literally break it down, and they physically slow down our body's natural responses. They cause panic and in our bodies, which causes us to not feel good. Another reason why I think I was getting sick a lot too was stress. Being a teacher is awesome, but it is a heavy workload and there are a lot of things that need to be done. So stress was something that was really tough on my body as well. And it's something that I have learned how to counteract, which has been really exciting too. And I'll share more about that in a little bit later in the video. So now whenever I feel icky and gross and upset, I apply essential oils. So I just signed up to be a member with Young Living, and I've been in with it for about 3 months now, and I've absolutely loved it. And I will share a couple tips and tricks with you at the end that I've been using. So the second reason I decided to go non-toxic was for my hormones. So I, back in 2015, went through a couple different things with my hormones that I wasn't used to. It wasn't something that I had been exposed to. I didn't really realize that people had a hard time with these things. I know growing up, especially as a woman, your body is going through all these different types of changes, and I was 20 at the time, I'm 22 now, and it's just been a really roller coaster of just learning. So for me, I wanted to learn more about what was in my body, what was in the food I was eating, what was in everything, and how it was affecting my hormones. So I was tired of all the chemicals that I was using causing a hormonal imbalance. So about a year and a half ago, I decided to go off of hormonal birth control, which was something that I prayed over a lot because it is something I feel like everyone uses, and I feel like is kind of like frowned upon for people not to use it. But for me, I was seeing a lot of things in my body that were scary, and I really wanted to change that. So I decided to take a step off of it and start doing things the more natural way. The third thing was my skin. So our skin is actually our biggest organ, and what you put on your skin is absorbed into your body. So the first thing that I learned about this was deodorant. I was getting really frustrated because I realized that there was aluminum in our deodorant, and whatever you apply to your underarm is 100% absorbed into your body, and not just in like a short period of time. It is like not just in a long period of time, but a short period of time. It's very fast. So that is another reason that has led to breast cancer, is because we are willingly putting aluminum on our armpits every single day, sometimes twice a day, that's getting absorbed right into our lymphatic system, which is right there, which is going to cause breast cancer. It's not an immediate thing. If all that aluminum builds up it's going to clog your pores, but then you're also not going to be able to sweat. And when you sweat under your armpits, that is what releases toxins from your lymphatic system. It's how your body gets rid of toxins. So if we're blocking that, we're not going to be able to release those toxins into our body, and they're going to stay there. The second thing I was really worried about for my skin was household cleaner. So, and I don't know if you've researched bleach. If you haven't, please go do so, because it's actually really, really disgusting, not only for our skin to be absorbing it, but for our bodies to be inhaling, and it really affects our lungs as well, literally damaging our lungs. It's really disgusting, actually. So I switched over to a plant-based cleaner. So when I signed up for Young Living, the first thing I added to my first order was this, and this is the Thieves Household Cleaner. And what I love about this is, okay, yes, this is a smaller bottle. This is probably a typical size bottle that you would spend at the store. This is only 14.4 fluid ounces. However, when you use this cleaner, you take a capful, so 1 capful of cleaner, because it is ultra concentrated, to 16 ounces of water. So I got this bottle from Grove Collaborative, which is just an online, they kind of sell more health and wellness products. But I got this from there. It has the silicone base on the end, which I really like, just if we're setting it down and just not worried that it's gonna crack. And then I just made a little label for this. But 16 ounces of water and only 1 capful of Thieves. This cleans everything in my house, and I'm not kidding. I've literally thrown everything away. This cleans my mirrors, my countertops, my stovetop, my microwave, my fridge. I spray this on my floors. So I have a mop, and I literally spray this on the floor, get my mop wet, and mop. That's how I clean my floors. I clean this with the carpets, so I spray the carpets and then we vacuum over top. And then I also clean any furniture. So this is a great freshener for the furniture. And this is using Thieves essential oil, which is from Young Living. I actually have this diffusing behind me. I'll read you what is in this because I just absolutely love that this product is 100% plant-based. It comes from nature. So first thing, clove oil, citrus oil, cinnamon oil, eucalyptus radiata. So there's 2 different kinds of eucalyptus. There's eucalyptus radiata and there's eucalyptus globalis. So this is eucalyptus radiata, and then rosemary. And that is literally it. So that is all that's in this Thieves. And then they turned it into a household cleaner. So I absolutely love this. And I'm really excited about it when we start a family. And that brings me into my next point. When we start a family, I am not going to have to be worried about what my kids are doing in our home. If my kid happens to find this and drink some of it, all they have to do is drink lots of water. I don't have to call poison control. I don't have to rush them to the ER. I don't have to be worried about having this in my home. I don't have to have a locked cabinet underneath my sink with all these yucky, gross, toxic products when I just have one thing right here. That puts me at a huge just ease of mind. If my kid licks the floor after I mop, I'm not gonna freak out. It's actually going to be helping boost their immune system. And so it's something I'm really, really excited about in the future. And then the 5th reason is the toxicity in our food, and I'm actually going to add one on about makeup. But the 5th one about toxicity in our food, this is another one that goes back with hormonal imbalances. So this makes me so frustrated. So growing up, we ate normal. We are a perfectly fit family. All of my sisters and I are athletes. My parents are fairly active. None of us ever had any problems with weight or anything like that. So we ate a pretty balanced life. But we didn't necessarily eat organic or non-organic. Like, it didn't really matter. I don't think a lot of people knew about it when I was younger, but now it's such a big deal for me that I've learned the difference between organic and non-organic, and the pesticides that we're using on our food and our plants and putting in as additives and preservatives. It's actually really disgusting. And I was actually talking with a lady the other day, and she was talking to me about non-organic meat. And she was like, "Are you completely organic? And I was like, I try to be as much as I can. You know, being organic is a little bit more expensive, which I think is harder on some people's budgets. And I know for us, we try to budget really well. So buying something that's non-organic is usually cheaper. But then she started talking about the size of the chicken breasts that are back in the deli when you go to the grocery store, and how large those chicken breasts are, and how they're shot up with estrogen and shot up with all of these different hormones that you're then ingesting, which is then throwing off your hormonal balance. So it's just really scary. And then the additives and preservatives, they're just more chemicals that are getting into our body. And as an average woman, you put and consume 300 chemicals a day. So isn't that disgusting? Like 300 chemicals on your body that you are either soaking into your skin, soaking into your scalp, consuming. It's absolutely nasty. So makeup is my last point, and I have not 100% switched over to this yet, and as I do, I will let you know. But makeup is something that is very, very high in toxicity. It's really, really gross actually to know that there are so many things that are clogging your pores, causing acne, different chemicals that are just seeping right into your skin that you're putting on there daily that are just not helping your body out at all. Our body actually holds up to 5 pounds of chemicals. So you could have an extra 5 pounds on your body that's not fat at all. It's just extra chemicals that are being stored. So I just wanted to just share this video with you guys today, just to make you aware. I think that's the problem, is a lot of people aren't aware of these issues and things that you're ingesting and putting on your body daily that are filling your home, that are really just a problem in general. And I think it's wreaking havoc on a lot of people's health, and it's causing so many more people to be in the hospital, to be sick, and just to be unhealthy. And I just want to make you aware, and I want to be a place where you can become educated on these things. Okay, so now you've seen this video, and now you're like, what do I do, Alyssa? I have all these things in my home that are making me sick, that are making my kids sick, that's making my husband and family sick. What do I do? Here's the thing, take a deep breath. Because when I found out at first, I literally wanted to throw everything away and then go buy all of this natural stuff. Take a deep breath. For us, we did things slowly. I learned this in March. I signed up with Young Living in July, just because that's financially where we were at and where we were ready to do this. It has been a process. We now use our own hand soap. We now use our own air freshener. So I make my own DIY room spray instead of using Febreze. So this has thieves and peppermint, which is also what I'm diffusing. If you want a good diffuser blend, something that is really light and fresh and perfect for fall, thieves and peppermint is the way to go. These both come in the starter kit, and I have absolutely loved diffusing them together since like literally day one. I was playing with all the oils, and these were my favorite. So diffuse these together, but I put these two in here, about 15 drops of each, and then fill the rest up with water, and that's a room spray. No chemicals, no additives, nothing creepy, nothing scary, nothing I can't pronounce, just these two oil blends, and it's really saved us a lot. So if you want help, please let me know. Young Living offers so many great products that can be in your home and can also just help the wellness of your family. All right, so if you have any questions, please feel free to message me. I do have an oils Instagram. It's alyssa.parson.essentials. I will link it in the description below. I will also have some more information if you want to look up the toxicity of some of the products that you're using in your home. It's ewg.com. You can also Google it, like type in Febreze toxicity, and it will let you know where the toxins are coming from in that product, and it'll give you a rating. Most of them are like A, B, C, D, E, F, and other ones are like 1 to 10 ratings. So that's just an easy way for you to learn more. But if you have any questions, please feel free to message me there, message me on here, and I would love to talk to you about it. I hope you all are having an amazing day, and I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you so much. Bye.